Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking on today's video. If you're new here, hi, I'm Jasmine and I love to talk about books. So if you saw that title, you probably know I've never done one of these videos before, but this is like a week in my life, a few days in my life, kind of like a reset. So for the past 3 weeks I've been traveling for work, so this is my first week back at home for a full week, and so I am just like, I need a reset. I need to just do some self-care and, you know, all the things to just feel back to normal after being on the road for so long. So today is Monday, August 12th. Yesterday, y'all, I was like, what is that noise? It's somebody tires. But yesterday I did some cleaning. I washed my sheets and stuff, so I did like all of that, and so now I'm like, everything else is just like, you know, my home is set now, so now it's just time for me to like actually take care of myself. So I don't really have plans this week. The only thing, I am actually off on Wednesday and I am going to brunch, so I'm super excited about that. And yeah, as far as like reading, I don't really have a plan. I am currently reading King of Greed, and I'm reading it with some of my book besties, so I'm probably not gonna finish it tonight, but I am joining the Thrills and Chills like reading sprints tonight, so we'll see how much I get done, because the amount of reading, I have only read 3 books this month so far, and like the last book I read, I literally was like reading it for like, I feel like I was reading it forever. So I'm super excited to just be able to sit and, you know, read. But yeah, it's actually about to be noon, so I need to eat something because I have not eaten anything. I think I'm just gonna make me a sandwich. I am like, another thing I'm trying to do this week is not eat out, because obviously being out of town, like, you're obviously eating out, so like every meal I was eating was like restaurant or fast food, whatever. It was not home cooked, so I'm like trying my best to just like eat at home and like cleanse my body and all of that. So I think I'm just gonna make a sandwich. I did take chicken down for dinner tonight. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the chicken. I kind of like wouldn't mind Alfredo, but I'm also like, do I just want to do like rice and a vegetable? Like, do I want to do like pasta, or do I want to just do the basic chicken, rice and broccoli or something? We'll see. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then later today we're gonna do the sprints, and then yeah, I need to film my book haul. I have a summer book haul that I need to film, and then I'll get it edited tomorrow to post tomorrow. So yeah, I probably film that during my lunch too, because it won't take long. So yeah, I'll come to you guys after I eat and do that, but just wanted to hop on here and do the intro. And yeah, so we will hopefully get some reading done tonight, and that's really it tonight. It's kind of like, just today is just like a relaxed day, I guess you could say, but also like trying to eat right and get back into reading. But then tomorrow I do need to wash my hair and all of that. So today is just, it's a Monday today, so not too much on me today. But yeah, so I will see you guys a little later today. Hi guys, it is a lot later. Last time I talked to y'all, it was like, well, when I did the intro, it was like right at 12. It is 8:36, and let me turn this TV down. So I did end up filming my book haul, so my plan is to edit and get that up tomorrow. But y'all, once I logged off work, I took a big nap. I took a fat nap. Like, you know, like when you like, you're like, okay, I'm gonna take like a little 30-minute nap. I was like, I'm gonna take a little nap, and I'm gonna get up and read, and then, you know, cook dinner and all of that. Y'all, I didn't wake up till like 7:50 something. So I did get up, and like I had to vacuum, and I just put my food on. I think I decided to do the chicken Alfredo. So the chicken is in the oven, the noodles are boiling. So once that's done, then I can, like, you know, get my sauce and stuff together. But I did just join the Thrills and Chills reading sprint, so I'm currently watching that on my phone, and I'm gonna try to get some reading done. So I don't know if I told you, but I'm reading King of Greed, but I'm also reading Unforgettable on my Kindle by Willow Astor. I'm like 50% into that book, so that's been like my Kindle read, which I've also been reading that for like over a week now. So I'm hoping to finish that either tonight or tomorrow, because now I took that nap, I'm gonna be up for a minute. So I'm hoping to at least get to like 75% of that tonight. And then I am on page 77, chapter 12 of King of Greed, and so far I am really liking this. I thought going into it, like just based off the other two books, I really thought I was not gonna like Dominic, but I'm actually really liking him, and I'm like excited to see how he like moves forward within this book. Like he's making the butterflies in my stomach go crazy. But I also love Alexandra, and ma'am is trying to stand on business, so I salute you, girl. So yeah, I am gonna finish dinner, and then hopefully I can eat soon. I need to put my garlic bread in the oven, and then once I eat, then I can, like, you know, brush my teeth, wash my face, take my shower. And yeah, I don't know how long the Thrills and Chills like reading sprints are gonna be going on, but I know I'm gonna be reading pretty late. So yeah, I just want to update y'all and then come back once we get ready to read for the night, because this day has taken a turn thanks to that nap. But it was a needed nap. It was a very needed nap. I've been tracking my sleep. I have this new Oura ring, which is on the charger right now, but I've been tracking my sleep, and like last night let me see. So last night, technically, I was in bed for 7 hours and 23 minutes, but I was actually only asleep for 6 hours and 18 minutes. So I have been like really trying my best to, like, you know, I'm seeing the days that I need naps. So obviously today was one of those days that I needed a nap, because I only got 6 hours of sleep, and a lot of that was light sleep. So yeah, I will talk to you guys a little later once we are ready for bed, and once we are in reading mode for the night, and we'll see how far we get in King of Greed tonight. It is the next day. It is August 13th. I don't know why, I just could not think of the date. But as you guys saw last night, I did end up reading some more of King of Greed, and then early this morning I finished Unforgettable by Willow Astor. I ended up giving that one a 2.75. I enjoyed it, but like, I don't know, I think I was just ready to get, like, I was just ready to get it over with, because I've been reading that for like over 10 days now also. So I think it was just more so I was ready to finish it. And I don't know, a lot of things just in the book didn't really hit its mark for me, which is why I feel like I couldn't give it a 3-star. But I went into it knowing like it wasn't going to be this spectacular read. Like, it's your everyday small town romance that, you know, you read on your Kindle. So I am going to continue the series though. Like, it was good enough for me to continue the series. I just think it's going to be like a filler book essentially. So last night though, I didn't get far in King of Greed. I made it to chapter 13, which I think last night, I honestly, like, when I updated y'all, I think I was at like chapter 12. So I think I only read one chapter and then got in bed and started to read Unforgettable. So my plan is to knock a big chunk of King of Greed out today. I'm actually about to get ready to walk to my mailbox because I got a notification that my book of the month box got here yesterday. But as y'all know, yesterday I took that nap, and by the time I woke up, I was not about to go walk to my mailbox. So I'm gonna go. I have to sneeze. I feel a sneeze coming. I knew that was coming. I am gonna go get that because I have some exciting pics in there that like I've really been like wanting to get for a while now. So I'm gonna go get that, and then I don't know really what I'm gonna eat for lunch. I'm not really that hungry. I kind of want a smoothie. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, we'll see what I eat for lunch. But yeah, the plan for today, I don't really have anything planned, honestly. It's just like once I wrap up work, I'm gonna read. Luckily I'm off tomorrow, so I can stay up a little later and read. So we'll see if I actually finish King of Greed, because you know, knowing I don't have to work, you know, I may just subconsciously end up staying up super late, because I'm gonna try not to take a nap today, because I took a nap yesterday and I got like a good chunk of sleep. So I'm like, I do not need to be taking a nap. So yeah, let's go get this book of the month box, and then I will come back and show you guys what I picked, and then hopefully we get some more reading done today. So I have something really funny to say, actually. Okay, so you guys know I was like, I'm gonna walk to my mailbox, which I just did. Literally probably not even 10 minutes later, like since I have walked and like, you know, come back, and I started listening to an audiobook. Can we say this is not a TBR month? I literally just randomly started listening to Apples Never Fall by Leanne Moriarty, I think I say her name. But I requested it on Libby and it just became available, so I was like, oh, like I've been wanting to listen to an audiobook, and I actually been wanting to listen to Good Girl Bad Blood, but Libby is like, it's like a 12-week wait. And then I was like, oh well, do I want to like check Spotify? And for some reason it's not available like on Spotify, just like in our normal like subscription that like, you know, we do. So I guess you'll have to like purchase it separately. So I was like, well, do I want to use the Audible credit? And I'm like, I don't know, because like I started Good Girl Bad Blood on Libby like a year ago and was just not into it. So I'm just like, I don't know if I want to waste an Audible credit on something that I may not like, because I already wasted an Audible credit on the third book on the Housemaid series. So I'm like, I don't really want to waste a credit. So we'll see if I decide to start Good Girl Bad Blood, if I'm just going to wait it out until Libby has it available. But like I said, they did have Apples Never Fall, and I think I recently just saw that it was becoming a show or a movie. Let me double check. I think let's see. Yes, so it's on Peacock and there's actually one season. Is it already out? I don't know if it's already, it looks like it's already out. Let me see, let me go to episodes. Okay, yeah, it actually came out in March. So there's 7 episodes. And also I just realized there's so many other shows that's like off book. So we have The Perfect Couple, which we already know. 9 Perfect Strangers, which I have that book, I believe. So I need to like read that. At least I think it's based off a book, right? Oh yeah, it's actually by Leanne Moriarty. I don't have that by her then. I'm thinking of a whole nother book. But she is also, that show of hers, well, that book of hers is also a TV series. So yeah, looks like there's a good chunk of shows that are coming out. So I was just like, you know, let me just start it, because I am like kind of in my era of like trying to read books that have shows. I don't know why, I don't know where that's come from, but for some reason it has. And I also, was it Sunday night? I started watching Tell Me Lies, which I started that literally, I read that book at the beginning of 2023, and then I started watching the show, but then I stopped. But then I saw season 2 was about to come out, so I've like restarted it. And so like I think I've only watched 1 episode so far. So I was planning to watch an episode yesterday, but I may sit and watch an episode now during my lunch. Y'all, I literally have so much to do. I'm like, I should spend my lunch editing, but I know I'm not gonna do that, so I just need some TV time, you know? But anyways, that's the long-winded version of me saying literally going to my mailbox had me starting Apples Never Fall. So it's like a thriller. So far I'm literally only in chapter 1, so I'm not far at all. But we'll see how it goes. I've been like trying to, you know, incorporate audiobooks into my monthly reading. And so I actually got 2 packages. Obviously we know my book of the month, but I have this one. I think I know what this is. I think this is from Blackwell's. I ordered Pumpkin Spice Cafe because I wanted to add it to my fall TBR, because literally it's just like everything about it is beautiful. And yes, this is exactly that, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it's the little one that has like the hologram. Like they have like different versions. Like they have the regular what you get off Amazon, but I think if you do like one of the UK retailers, it's like it's foiled. It's like gold foil decor on here. But it's the Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. And so this is the first book. It's 3 books in the series. The 3rd book comes out like in October, I think. And then the next book comes out, I think, December or something. And let me just say, oh my gosh, this gold foiling is so pretty. And why the heck, oh my gosh, this just irritated me. Why is this not a sticker? Why is this actually ingrained in the book and it is about to piss me off? Because it was not on there in the cover when I ordered the book. This was not there. I want to see the actual cafe. At least it's the gold foiling, so beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I will probably literally start this as soon as Starbucks releases the pumpkin spice latte. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of the pumpkin spice latte, but I'll always have to at least get one every season. So the day that releases, I will be going to Starbucks and reading this with a pumpkin spice latte, you know, to kick off fall. It's my first fall read. I plan to, at least that's what I say I want it to be. We'll see, because there's a lot of books, but I will be reading that while drinking a pumpkin spice latte. Let's open this package. And I left my little like knife opener thingy over there, so we're just about to try to do this with my hands. First they put this in here, the volume, oh, A Spell for Disappearing, free story for me. Okay, I know they've been like, I've been seeing this. I don't really know what it is about, but it's by Abby Jenny. A Spell for Disappearing. It says, darker, edgier, stranger, want more. Add the latest issue of volume 0 to your next book via the Book of the Month app. Okay, so hey, we'll try it. Let me know if you guys have read this, A Spell for Disappearing, or like, you know, the little, I guess, some, what did you call that? A sample. There we go. Okay, but the first book I got, this was actually like my monthly pick, so this was from the like monthly options. I got The Wedding People, and actually I was kind of hesitant. I was like really close to skipping like the picks for this month and was just gonna still get the other 2 books that I wanted. I don't know why. I just like every time I like look at the books, it was just hard for me to find something I was interested in. But then I finally caved and got this one, and it says a propulsive and uncommonly wise novel about one unexpected wedding guest and the surprising people who help her start anew. And so I just remember she like starts crying like in the middle of a wedding or something, I think. Yeah, it says, a beautiful day in Newport, Rhode Island, when Phoebe Stones arrives at the Grand Cornwall Inn wearing a green dress and gold heels, not a bag in sight alone. She's immediately mistaken by everyone in the lobby for one of the wedding people, but she's actually the only guest at the Cornwall who isn't here for the big event. Phoebe is here because she's dreamed of coming for years. She hoped to shuck oysters and take sunset sails with her husband, only now she's here without him at rock bottom and determined to have one last decadent splurge on herself. Meanwhile, the bride has accounted for every detail and every possible disaster the weekend might yield, except for, well, Phoebe and Phoebe's plan. While makes which makes it much more surprising when two women can't stop confiding in each other. It turns absurdly funny and devastatingly tender. Allison's Espache, The Wedding People, is ultimately an incredibly nuanced and resonant look at the winding paths we can take to places we never imagined, and the chance encounter it sometimes takes to reroute us. I don't know where I got crying in the middle of a wedding from, but I really thought this was that. But it may be, but yeah, that's this one. So that's like my monthly pick. But then the other two books that I just got, I got the God of the Woods by Liz Moore. When I was in Philly, I kept, like, they had the Barnes & Noble literally had a wall full of these books, and just like literally a wall just of this book. And so I was like, this book must really be good. So I finally caved and got it. So it says, when a teenager vanishes from her Adirondack summer camp, two worlds collide. And so it happens in August of 1975. A camp counselor discovers an empty bunk. Its occupant has gone missing. She isn't just any 13-year-old. She's the daughter of the family that owns the summer camp and employs most of the region's residents. And this isn't the first time a Van Laar child has disappeared. Barbara's older brother similarly vanished 14 years ago, never to be found. As the panicked search begins, a thrilling drama unfolds, chasing down the layered mysteries of the Van Laar family and the blue-collar community living and working in its shadows. Moore's multi-threaded story invites readers into a rich and gripping dynasty of secrets. Liz Moore's most ambitious and wide-reaching novel yet is a story of inheritance and second chances, the tension between a family and a community, and a history that will not let any of them go. This sounds super interesting. Like, so seriously, this sounds so interesting, and so I'm so glad I finally caved and got it. And I'm glad I got it with Book of the Month because it was actually a lot cheaper than getting it at Barnes & Noble. So kudos to Book of the Month for that. But then the third book I got was Margot Got Money Troubles, and I was going between this one, like the month that this one was available, I was going between this one and the other one, and I chose the other one. I just don't remember what it was. But then I started seeing everyone talk about this one, and so I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and add it. And so it just says it says, as a child of a Hooters waitress and ex-pro wrestler, Margot Millet's always known she's had to make it on her own. So she enrolls at her local junior college, even though she can't imagine how she'll ever make a living. She's still figuring things out and never planned to have an affair with her English professor. And while their affair is brief, it isn't brief enough to keep her from getting pregnant. Despite everyone's advice, she decides to keep the baby, mostly out of, I don't know what the word is, in a yearning for something bigger. Now at 20, Margot is alone with an infant unemployed and on the verge of eviction. She needs a cash infusion fast. When her estranged father, Jinx, shows up at her doorstep and asks to move in with her, she agrees in exchange for help with childcare. Then Margot begins to form a plan. She'll start an OnlyFans as an experiment. She soon finds herself adapting some of Jinx's advice from the world of wrestling, like how to craft a compelling character and make your audience fall in love with you. Before she knows it, she's turned it into a runaway success. Could this be the answer to all of Margot's problems, or does internet fame come with too high a price? And so it just sounds so interesting. Literally, obviously is why I got it, because it sounds interesting. And then last thing is just their bookmark, which I love their older bookmarks, like that had the quote on it fully. But now it's just like, it just says Book of the Month, and then it has a quote submitted by a member. And so this one says, "I've been expecting you." And I mean, it's cute, but I just really used to love the ones that just had, like, you know, the full quote. Like, I literally, if you guys saw my book essentials videos, you know I literally just have a full stack of them. But yeah, so that is the package I have been waiting on, because since I submitted that, I was like, I cannot wait to get these books. So yeah, now I'm gonna sit and probably watch an episode of Tell Me Lies, and I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat. I may put something in the air fryer, we'll see. And then while I'm working, I'm gonna try to listen to some more of Apples Never Fall, and then once I get off, I will clean, and then I just lost my thought. I will clean and then finish or continue reading King of Greed, and hopefully we finish it tonight. I don't know. But I may put editing tomorrow. I know I said I didn't want to do it, but since I'm off, if I wake up early, I can do some editing. I don't know, y'all can tell I'm just literally going with the flow. But okay, let's watch some TV. Hi guys, so it is a little bit later. It's actually a lot later. It's like a few hours later. I just logged off of work, and you guys know that feeling of logging off the day before you are like on PTO. Chef's kiss. That feeling is chef's kiss. But during my lunch, I actually did not watch TV because as soon as I was like getting ready, I was like, I just kept thinking about everything I had to do. So I like knocked out stuff. So I swept and mopped, I cleaned my shower, and I did read a little bit. So I am now at chapter 21 of King of Greed, which is page like 155. So I'm like 45% into it according to Goodreads. I'm about to sit and read a little bit more. I got my dinner. Like, I'm just eating leftover Alfredo, but I'm like reheating the chicken, so the chicken is in the oven. And yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit. I had to change shirts because me being the responsible adult I am, of course I spilled something when I was eating lunch, so that's why this shirt is underneath. And because I can't not spill something, I guess. But yeah, so I'm gonna read some more. I did try to listen to a little bit of Apples Never Fall when I was like cleaning. I tried to put my like AirPods on, and I got a little bit more into chapter 1. It definitely sounds interesting from what I'm hearing. Well, just from chapter 1, it seems like its siblings, their mom has went missing, and so they are trying to figure out what's happening, trying to get in contact with their dad. But that's literally just from like chapter 1, so much more could happen. We'll see. I did not read the back of the book. I literally just went in blind. So I'm gonna read a little bit, probably for like, my food should hopefully be done in like, well, at least the chicken should be heated back up in about 10 minutes, and then I just gotta warm up the sauce. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get like another chapter in before I get ready to eat dinner. So yeah. Hi guys, so it is later and I actually just finished King of Greed. Also, y'all, I'm finally trying to put this thing to use. I mean, I'm not really using it right now, but I just always think of like how Larry wears hers, like just doing the most mundane things, and I'm like, it's very demure, you know? I'm just, you know, it's very demure. If you guys know, you know. But yeah, like I said, I just finished King of Greed. I gave it 4 stars. I absolutely loved it. I am just loving this series. I think every book in this series I've given 4 stars so far. I love Dante. I love Kai. I love Dom. I'm just so I'm ready for King of Sloth, which I'll be reading next month, because this was the book, like, we're going in order with the girls that I'm reading it with. So yes, highly recommend. If you have not read this series, definitely read the Twisted series first though, but then after you read the Twisted series, then you can go into the King of Sin series, and trust me, they're just like really quick reads. Like, y'all saw, I did not think I was gonna finish this today, but luckily I did. So I actually have like completed things on my list. The only thing I did not do is edit, but I'm gonna get up early in the morning and edit so the video can go live tomorrow. It's fine. It's fine. So I don't really know what I'm about to read next. I was thinking about trying to continue Apples Never Fall, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna try to stick to that like as an audiobook, and I kind of want to see what physical book I want to read. I was thinking Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood, because I know that's like her newest release, and I haven't read, the last book I read by her was Chicken Mate. So I'm like, do I want to go into my Ali Hazelwood era? But also, I was like, I kind of want to knock a book off my 2024 TBR. And so I have All My Kisses for You by Monica Murphy. And so that's like the New Generation Lancaster series. So I don't know. I don't know. But then I also have a novel Love Story by Ashley Poston. I don't know. I'm gonna shower and get cozy and get in my pajamas, and then we'll see what I go for. But I think I'm gonna go for a romance. I don't think I want to do like a I don't think I want to do a fantasy, nor do I want to do like a series. I think I just want to do like a standalone romance. I just gotta figure out which one I want to do. We'll see. But I just want to let y'all know we knocked out King of Greed. So we are on the right track. I don't know if I'll come back on camera tonight. I may just start tomorrow because I am getting tired and I kind of just want to like put on my pajamas and then like lay in bed and read. So yeah, if I don't see you guys again tonight, good night. And I will see you in the morning. But if I do, then we can ignore that good night. I'm still going to put it. It's still going to be editing Jasmine. Is still going to include that. But yeah, so we'll see what happens next. It is the next day. It is actually a lot later in the next day. It is 9:10 p.m. And I actually like just well, not like just woke up, but like just woke up from a nap, which is why my hair looks like this. But also like ate dinner and I'm just getting ready for bed now. But I wanted to come on here and just have a little moment to talk with you guys. I feel like I never do this. I know I've never done this, where I just like chit chat it in like a vulnerable state with you guys. And I don't know, I guess I just have a lot of thoughts and I want to get them out. And normally I do this like with my therapist or like by myself, but for some reason I just want to talk to y'all. I don't know, it's here. But today, well, as you guys know, I was off today, and so I had planned to spend the day like being productive, and that did not happen. I woke up and I just like mentally was not there today. I don't know, I think just the constant go of life, I was just like not, I guess like I just wasn't really ready or prepared to like really take on the day like I thought I was. Like my readiness for the day was just not what I feel like it wasn't where I wanted it to be to do what I wanted to do. When I woke up, I was just, I don't know, it was just my mind was just like going everywhere. And I saw this thing and it like resonated with me like a few days ago, and I've just been thinking about it since. But it was like, you know, when you're born and you go to school and it's like, you know, your plan, like it's like already mapped out for you. So like, you know, you go to grade school, you go to middle school, you go to high school, and then rather, you know, whatever you do after, like ideally if you take the college route, you know, that's your route, you're going to college and your goal is to graduate. And it's like, once you do that, like, yeah, you start your job and you like go into the adult world. But there's like no map for an adult world, which, you know, there's no handbook, there's nothing out here to tell you like this is what's next. You know, you either find a partner, you get married, settle down with kids, or, you know, there's so many routes you can take. And I don't know, I just sometimes I wonder like, what route is it that I'm taking? This is literally like, y'all are literally like just like getting a screenshot of my head right now. You know, I'm happy with life, but it's like, what is it that we work towards next? Even like in corporate world, it's like, oh, like trying to climb the corporate ladder. And I have become like, I don't think it's just not something that's interests me, like trying to climb the corporate ladder. Like, you know, like if I move up in my position, like that's amazing, but it's not like, it's not something I get up every day and I'm like, okay, this is like the next goal, this is like what I'm working towards. It's like, what's next? That's like literally what my like mentality is right now. Like, what's next? I've just been thinking, like, you know, what is here for, like, what's keeping me in Nashville? What's here for me? Like, is there anything here for me? Like, obviously, like, you know, you build your community, and like, you know, I've made lifelong friends here that I will always, you know, love and cherish and always have contact with. Like, they are literally my community. But also, it's like, you can't just stay somewhere for other people. And I'm just kind of like, you know, what's here for me? Like, what am I getting out of being in Nashville still? So yeah, this is what happens when I'm not traveling for work or traveling at all, and I'm stuck at home thinking about these things. Like, you know, I have too much time to sit in my thoughts, and these are my thoughts right now. That's really all I got. But I can give you guys a reading update. I haven't read anything today, actually. Like, after last night, I finished King of Greed, as you guys saw. And I did end up picking Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. But I'm only 23 pages in. So I haven't even marked this on my Goodreads to start it yet, because I don't even know if I'm about to continue right now. I was trying to see what I was in the mood for. And it was just like, it's really hard to like for me to figure out what I'm in the mood for, because like my mind was just like literally like, I can't even think about reading, because that's where my mind has been like spinning 1,000 miles an hour literally with everything I just told you guys. The premise sounds like, the first 2 chapters that I read, I mean, they sound pretty good. I only read the first 2 chapters, but it seems like it was these 2 people, they ended up, like, the company this girl works for gets not bought out, but like a loan restructure or something, and the people that take over the loan, she knows one of them. Seems like they had like this meetup set through this app, kind of like a dating app, but it seems like it's just more for like one night pleasures or one night stands or something, whatever. And so that's like kind of really all I've gotten from it so far. But yeah, so I'm gonna call it a night tonight. I know I didn't really show you guys anything today, I'm sorry about that, but you know, sometimes you just gotta take care of yourself, and you just gotta go with what you are feeling. And so that is what I did today. But tomorrow we will be back at it. I go back to work, and we'll see how much I get through this tonight, and I'll update you guys if I continue it. And yeah, I am gonna shower, and that's it. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for, if you've sat through this, thank you for listening to me rant. And you know, if you've gone through this, let me know. Let me know if you felt like this before, if you're just like kind of like, what's next in life, like, you know, let me know. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So it is 2 days later, so it's Friday. I think the last time I like actually talked to you guys was Wednesday night, when I was like yapping. Yeah. So yesterday I was productive. Yesterday I just did not feel like talking to the camera. So I finally washed my hair. You can't tell, I know you guys probably remember me saying I need to wash my hair like literally the beginning of the vlog. That was like that was one thing I was like, I didn't want to do this week, and I had to do it. So check mark that. And I also did edit yesterday. So obviously by the time this is up, my book haul will be up, which is like kind of like my summer book haul. So yeah, if you haven't watched that, make sure you go check that out. And then I just worked, and I did finish Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. I gave it 4 stars. I just like Ali Hazelwood. She never fails. I don't know what it is, but her books just tend to be so bingeable. I've read 3 books by her so far. I've read Love on the Brain. I've read, I mean, not Love on the Brain, The Love Hypothesis. I read Check and Mate, and then I just read Not in Love. I do want to go back and read Love on the Brain and also Love Theoretically. And then I also still have to read Bride, which I know Bride is like very different. And I think that knocks out like my Ali Hazelwood. Like I think that's all her release books so far. I did pre-order her new book that releases in like February. I think it's called Deep End, because I wanted the special cover, like the spray. I was like, let me just put it in there before, you know, they'd be like sold out in this version. So yeah, like I said, I gave that 4 stars. And I think last time I talked, I had already finished Unforgettable by Willow Astor. I haven't started the second one yet, but for my Kindle read, I did start A Dream Is So Wicked. So this is the 5th book in the Entangled with Faith series, so we are knocking off another series. I'm like, if I'm gonna start a series, which I started the Willow Astor series, I'm like, I need to finish. And so I read oh, sorry y'all, I was like playing music and I paused it and then just started playing. But I read the last one last month, which is A Taste of Poison, which was a Snow White. This one is a Sleeping Beauty retelling. I'm only like 50 something pages, and it's like 500 pages. So yeah, I may try to get to like 100 pages tonight. We'll see. But I also, on my lunch today, I started All My Kisses for You by Monica Murphy. And guys, I'm only literally 30 pages in, and I'm already just like, you know, I got real high hopes. I think this is gonna be a 5-star, just because like, and probably because like just like my anticipation with like diving back into this world. If y'all don't know, I love the Lancaster prep world. I read A Million Kisses in Your Lifetime back in 2022. Absolutely obsessed, 5 stars. And then I read the little like Valentine's Day like thing she gave us, as well as like the New Year's Day short story. And literally anything that comes out related to Crew and Ren, I'm like reading it. And so obviously, and then well, I read 2 or 3 other books in that series. I still have like 1 or 2 more books. I think I have Wit's story, and I can't remember, I think Sylvie's story that I have to read. I don't know if she has a story, but it's 2 more books I think I gotta read that's like part of that generation. But then this is the new generation, so we focus on Crew and Ren's first daughter. And y'all, I am loving it. Her name is Willow, and it's just, you know, it is getting interesting. I mean, I'm only 30 pages in, but like, you know, I'm already obsessed. I'm already loving it. I love the little prologue that we got from Crew, and oh, I just love that world. That world can do no wrong, and I'm gonna eat it up every time. I love it. So yeah, I'm hoping to probably tomorrow finish that. I don't really have anything planned tomorrow. I do know I want to paint my nails. I need to paint my nails. And what else do I need to do? I need to do some laundry, and I think that's really it. So hoping tomorrow I get a lot of reading done. So if I can actually finish All My Kisses for You and A Dream So Wicked tomorrow, that would literally be phenomenal. Honestly, I'm just gonna say if I finish both by Sunday. That's my goal. Finish both by Sunday, so then Monday I can start, you know, a new week of reading. I also travel next week, so I'm like, you know, I can start, y'all know, y'all get it. But yeah, so I just had to come on here and hop and tell y'all what's up. It is currently 5:23, and I'm actually getting ready to go over my friend's house. They got a puppy, and I am about to, literally my night is playing with a puppy. that's like, well, we're having a movie night and we're having burgers and stuff, but that's the highlight, is playing with a puppy. I'm gonna take you guys along so you can see her. She is literally the most adorable little puppy ever. Her name is Missy, and I'm just obsessed with her. Like, literally, she's like my second child. So, you know, I was gonna say, what's my first child? But my first child was not really my child, but my nephew. And so he's like my first child. But yes, those two, I just cannot wait. I cannot wait to play with her. She is just literally adorbs. So yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping, and I just want to come in here and update you guys. And so yeah, that, you guys got the plan for tomorrow. I also have some books coming in. So I may do like a little mini book haul. It's only like 5 books, I think. Yeah, it's not like a lot, but there were a lot of books that caught my eyes recently, and so I just could not get them. So, you know, it's okay though. I haven't bought books in like 2 weeks. Well, technically the last time I bought a book was when I was in Philly, and it's only been about a week and a half, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. All right, I will see you guys later tonight, and then we'll talk again tomorrow. To this part, you've made it pretty much to the end of the vlog. If you guys saw the last time I talked to you guys, then you saw I went to go play with the puppy, and then I did read some more. So I just want to give you guys a little update. If you hear noise in the background, that's SpongeBob playing. You already know. So you guys saw I did read some more of All My Kisses for You, and I made it to 265 pages. So I literally only have this much left. Eating it up. I don't think it's a 5-star. Well, I know it's not a 5-star, but it's definitely hovering around that 4.5-star mark. So, you know, I'm loving it. I'm loving Willow. I'm loving Rhett. I just literally, I think I've already said it, I just love being back in this world. But I told you guys I had some books coming in, so I wanted to show you guys. And I know I said I was gonna do my nails. Y'all, I still have not done them. I'll probably try to do them either later tonight or tomorrow, but they'll hopefully be like in the next vlog. I'm trying to do the weekly vlog thing. We'll see how these weekly vlogs go. But yes, so let me show you guys the little books I got. So these are 2 that came in yesterday, and then I got a box here to open. But I got The Storied Life of A.J. Thickery, I think is how you pronounce it. But I saw Sarah reading this, and she was saying like how it was so hard to put down, and it was just like, it wasn't like this incredible story or anything, but it was just like so gripping, where like, you know, you just like became invested. And I saw it wasn't long, so I was like, maybe like I can read this on the plane. So I may try to read this one pretty soon. But then I also got, this is a new release, but it's the Breakup Pack by Emma Lord, and I saw it was just giving summer vibes, you know. So that was really the only reason I got it. But it looks like you have best friends. Well, they were best friends as teenagers. But like somehow they've both like experienced like public humiliating breakups with their exes. So that's all I really know about it so far. But yeah, this is, it was giving summer vibes, and I was like, y'all know I'm trying to enjoy this last month of summer before I go full fall mode, because I am literally this close to going full fall mode. So hopefully I'll read this month. Okay, so we actually have a little book merch thing too. So I got a new book like sweatshirt, and I got it from Enlightened Soul Co. And this one's not, it doesn't really have book stuff on it, but it's just like, you know, but it says love you like a sunset, and then it also has it on the back where it says love you like a sunset. And I just love like her sweatshirts, even ones that aren't like book related, ones that just has like the cutest little sayings on it. So literally cannot wait to wear. Like, if you guys have not tried Enlightened Soul Coat, I highly recommend you do, because literally just great quality all throughout. Okay, of course, once again, my little cutter thing to open the packages is all the way on the other side of the room, so we're just gonna, you know, we're just gonna try to do it here. I know my nails are like, how much trauma are you gonna put us through? Because I literally have been like opening packages, like having to like cut with my fingernail, and I know my finger is not a fan of it. So okay, so I think there's 3 books in here. Yeah, so I have Faybound by Sarah L. Arifi, I think is how you pronounce it. I've just been hearing a lot about this. I was wondering if like the thing, but yeah, I've been reading a lot about this. And then I was actually when I joined the Thrills and Chill book club reading sprints this month, they were talking about this one, and like how there's like a blue cover for like, I can't remember who like came out with the blue cover, but they came out like a special edition, and so they were talking about the book. So I ran to Amazon and it was an impulse purchase, but super excited to start it. And then I got Wicked Served by Grace Riley. I have First Down, Breakaway, and Stealing Home, and so this is the next one, so I had to see it through, you know. And then I have Dark Restraint by Katie Robert. This is another one that I've already like literally started collecting all the books, so I'm like, you know, I gotta continue. But yeah, that's the little bookish haul. And like I said, if you guys have made it to this point, thank you guys for sticking it out. I don't know what this footage looks like, but yes, this is literally has been a full week. Yeah, because I started on Monday, today's Sunday, because yesterday I didn't do anything but read and sleep, so that's why you guys are seeing all of this on Sunday instead of Saturday. But yeah, so thank you guys for sticking it out. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what videos you guys want to see next. Let me know if you guys like this little weekly vlog thing that's not just like strictly book related, it's like life related, I guess. So let me know if this is something you guys want to see me continue to do. But yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.